Hello, my name is Daniel. I'm a triathlete and third cat crit racer, and in this race, I'm going to try and ride with some very good riders. These are not pros, these are not proper elites, these are a couple of first cat riders. I'm in a masters race at Darley Moor, organised by House Race Team. That is Andy Nichols ahead of me. He's a first cat rider. I'm getting dropped straight from the start. Now, I have already raced earlier today, so that's one excuse in there already. I'm flat out from the start. I want to try and stay in this race for as long as I can. Keep an eye on the timer on the bottom left. I do flick through this race at various points. An attack up the right already, a minute in. Adam Kenway promised that he wasn't going to attack on the first lap, but he is telling porky pies. Now, I'm feeling okay. That's my teammate Dean behind me. I'm hoping that this race will calm down after 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll be nicely in a bunch. I'll get loads of photos with all these great riders around me, and Instagram will be fun for me all week. That doesn't happen. These kicks out of these corners, I'm absolutely flat out. In third and fourth cat racing, my sprint or my kick is enough to stay in any bunch really. However, it is not enough for this race. Flick forward again. As you can see, I have been dropped. I do claw my way back on. I think I follow this rider through. I'm absolutely flat out here. I'm trying to be a bit tactical in terms of which wheels I follow, and thankfully Vela Bavarian are quite good at chasing the teammates down, so I follow these two guys through and managed to get back on. We are 3 minutes in, one lap down. I do not want to get dropped this early. I'm thinking about the video. I want to ride with some very good riders, and it's not a very good video if I don't hang on to them. But thankfully, a mixture of those riders up ahead and this rider that comes by me and the riders up ahead easing off, and I get back on. And if I'm honest, I think then, right, surely it's going to calm down now. This race is 1 hour long. It's about 18 or 20 laps depending on how fast we're lapping. I actually do my fastest ever lap of Darley Moor in the first 10-15 minutes of this race, and my fastest ever 4 laps of this circuit. I've done a few crits here. Now this is me living the dream, following Adam Kenway, ex-national hill climb champion, first cat road rider. His accolades are many. I'm following through here. However, this is a strong headwind. Sorry Adam, I'm being a textbook third cat crit racer triathlete and I'm not pulling through. Just dropping the line. Unfortunately, this makes him angry and he just presses on very hard. It would have probably been easier if I'd have just pulled through. However, I'm absolutely on the edge here. I've been working hard for nearly 7 minutes. There've been so many attacks and so much sustained high power. I don't know when it's going to end. I'm just begging for it to end. So Adam and Andy up ahead. I'm well positioned, but I'm not well positioned. I have no place in this group. I have no place with these riders, but I'm giving it the best shot I've got. Now I'm trying to follow what these guys are doing. We're going to a strong headwind here, so I'm trying to hang on. Adam's pressing on into this corner. I've never actually raced with Adam before, so I don't know how he rides. I've got a good idea, but I didn't know it would be quite this hard. Now he's got a little bit of a gap going to this corner. He's going to corner faster than me, but I'm trying to carry as much speed as I can. I'm trying to I'm running a bit wide there, and I'm on it out of the corner. I'm kicking on. This is everything I've got. I know that I need to sprint out of this corner. Even if Adam's just kicking on, I've got to give it full gas, otherwise I'm just going to get swamped. A couple of riders just going past me. I'm in the bunch there. Nice. Okay, I've survived another half a lap. Oh, that gap just pulls out again. Why? The difference here is crazy. The standard of these kicks is so much harder. I look at that there. How am I going to follow that? Even when I'm kicking up to 500 watts, there's no way I'm going to get on that wheel. Unbelievable. Thankfully, it does ease off again and I'm able to get back into the group, but those kicks are absolutely savage. I can just do nothing about it. Flicking forward a little bit further, 11 and a half minutes in. Come on, surely it's going to calm down now. Things are looking good. I'm well inside the top 10. I think there's only a group of 8 of us in total, so I'll be happy with 8. That's not a problem at all. This bit isn't too hard, but bang, Adam Kenway attack up the right-hand side, and I'm full gas straight away, no hesitation, react straight away. But even still, look at the distance they're putting into me. Those first 3 riders, I gave it everything there to try and get on the wheel. There is a bit of a tailwind, so drafting isn't much of a benefit. I'm doing 32 miles an hour, and they're gapping me, they're pulling away. If I even look, I don't know who that is just off the front, but unreal. I cannot even compete at all with that. When we turn left around this next corner, we actually go into a headwind as well. So I'm thinking, well, I don't particularly want to close that gap myself. So I try and get some cooperation from them behind, but also the gap isn't that big. So I'm trying to think, well, I can kick on a little bit. See me flicking the elbow there. I'm like, oh, is somebody going to pull through? Yes or no? Yeah, you can't hesitate, can you? So good work from that rider there. Surge is on now. It is a race, so he's not going to pull through and make sure I'm on his wheel. Fair play. You're pulling through, you're trying to get across that group. The next rider comes through a lot slower, so it's easier for me to jump onto the wheel, but I wouldn't have gotten on the rider's wheel. He just came through that a little bit too strong, but fair play, it is a race. Right, I'm now 16 and a half minutes in and I'm thinking, right, this is going to calm down. It doesn't, spoiler alert, and this is where I get dropped. I know what's going to happen out this corner. I've seen them carry some speed. I'm kicking on out the corner, flat out. This is everything I've got, but it is just not good enough. I am not good enough. I will be better. I need to be better. I've just not got the gas. This is where I get distance from the group and I do not get back on. I think for the first 17 minutes, I normalised something like 380 watts. Like, it's crazy. I'm operating right at the top end of my ability, but it is just not high enough. I think I'm getting back on here, but then Adam pulls through again and just injects some pace into that group, and me doing 370 watts at 31 miles an hour is not enough to close that gap. And that is it. I'm gone.